Hello, good morning. My name is Arslan Ahmad, and today I'm introducing Recyclix, a smart solution to the global e-waste crisis affecting our health, environment, and economy. Let's explore how we can turn today's waste into tomorrow's opportunity. Recyclix is a smart vending machine that collects e-waste like phone, charger, batteries, and we reward users for recycling. We offer a practical, scalable solution to a growing problem by combining AI and gamifications. So our value, easy, rewarding, and scalable e-waste recycling. So with your investment, we will launch 20 smart units across Sydney at the first phase. Australia generates over 500,000 tons of e-waste each year, yet less than 12% is properly recycled. So most ends up in landfills, leaking toxins into our soil and water. So why is that? Recycling small electronics is inconvenient to nearby drop off with no rewards. So it's not only people don't care, the system simply doesn't support them. So I asked one of my colleagues how he disposed his e-waste. So he told me,
Well, honestly speaking, I never thought about this before. I really didn't know where to take that. And usually, what I do, I just throw in my rubbish bin. Sometime I just throw in my drawers and it stays forever there. Well, if there is any recycling machine somewhere in shopping mall or university or even in offices, it would be easy for us to just take things batteries theirs and if we get some rewards against it, it would be very lovely, so we can use that reward for our shopping things.
this reflects the exact user gap we are solving. Our vending machines are places where people go, malls, campuses, and offices. So users drop off their old electronic devices and get rewards instantly and utilize them in a different ways. These points can be redeemed for gift cards, carbon credits, and green causes. So it is very simple, smart, and sustainable. So our revenue comes through multiple streams. Recyclers pay for clean, sorted e-waste. Corporate sponsor fund placements via CSR. Universities subscribe to track engagement and reward partners with co-branded application offers. This model keeps us asset light, partner smart, and impact heavy. The global e-waste recycling market is worth $3.5 billion, growing at 7.2% annually. Australia generates 500,000 tons of e-waste each year, but recyclers less than 12%. So this is a crisis and opportunity. So here's the breakdown. Our TAM is 180 million national market potentials, and SAM is 25 million urban centers like Sydney and Melbourne. So SOM is 1 million users in Sydney over 3 years. So we will reach them by deploying 200 machines, starting with the 20 key high traffic zones. Recycling is tapping into green momentum, smart city goals, and tech driven change. The market is ready, and so we are. I have asked one of my university fellows about using the vending machine for e waste. So, here what she said.
Absolutely. I have a few phones at home, and I rather prefer to take it to a e-waste kiosk that you check it anywhere. It's better to do something. And even more, if I have a voucher for a coffee or something like that, that's amazing.
This is the shift we are enabling from intention to action. Traditional recyclers expect people to find them, but most of them don't even travel to drop off a single dead charger. Competitors rely on fixed locations and outdated systems with low engagement. Recycling flips the model. Our unique selling proposition is we make e-waste recycling accessible and rewarding. Our machines are in high traffic areas, plus a gamified app that gives you instant rewards. If you look at the positioning map, we benchmark high on both accessibility and engagement. We are positioned above the traditional recyclers who are accessible but disengaging and far ahead of digital apps that educate people regarding drop off options. Think of us as a Fitbit for e waste, tracking, and rewarding. We are pushing greener habits every day. That's how we build a culture of smart, scalable recycling. So, the in year of first, we project $50,000 in revenue from our first pilot program in Sydney. By the year of third, with 200 machines, we expected $650,000 by recycler payouts, B2B sponsorships, and reward partners. So we run a very lean, scalable model with low burn and strong retention via our app. These forecasts are grounded in the real world data. So we expect to reached break-even by year 2, quarter 3, after deploying 20 machines and achieving steady apps adoption. As shown in the graph, our cumulative revenue overtakes cumulative cost by after the 20-month mark. Efficiency is the key. Our customer lifetime value to customer acquisition cost ratio is 4.2 for every dollar spent on a user. We mark more than 4 over their lifetime. So that's not just a profitable, it's a scalable. With each cycle of adoption, our margins improve and our impact multiplies. We are seeking $250,000 in seed funding. Let's break it down how we will use it. 40% for building and deploying our first 20 machines, 30% for app development and backend A integrations, 20% for marketing and campus council partnerships, 10% for legal and compliance setups. So this funding gets us through MVP, minimal viable product, customer validation, and our first revenue generating phase. So we are building for scale. So exit options include acquisition by waste tech firms, partnership with city councils, IPO with 5 to 7 years once we expand into Southeast Asia. So for investors, we are targeting our 2.5x return on seed capital. So let me leave you with this: why invest in Recyclix? We bring together a passionate team, a pressing global problem, and a practical and profitable solutions. This is not just a recycling machine, it's a movement. A way for people to do good effortlessly, a way for business to be a sustainable visibly, a way for all of us to build a better planet together. Join us and let's turn waste into wealth for people, planet, and profit. Thank you.